Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, so I'm finally uploading again, and I'm glad that it's going to be this beautiful, beautiful baby boy for fifth form cooler, actually, or I guess final form. This is an amazing figure. First of all, I'm really sad I didn't get the original release, but I did get the 40th anniversary version. So, okay, I think that's enough of me talking. Let's just get on with it. So here's Cooler in all of his glory. His whole like 7 inches of glory. Oh gosh, I wish I was that big. He is a great, seriously great figure. He pairs well with all of your Dragon Ball needs, whether they be canon or non-canon. He's just amazing, and I wish I had more to say, but that's about it. So we're gonna move on to accessories. So first off, Cooler comes with 4 sets of hands, including the fists. This is the first pair. They're pointing hands for the eating beans. I see, you know that kind of thing. These like gripping hands or pushing back the blast into the sun kind of hands. And last, he comes with these blasting hands or getting attacked hands, whatever. I mean, it's kind of interchangeable between the blasting ones and these. So now, not only does he come with extra hands, but he does come with this very nicely sculpted extra head that doesn't have a mask from a very, very short part of the movie. As you can see, he's got great paint details on the lips, but I wish it had a bit more matte finish on some of these parts. Because as you can see right here under the neck, there's almost too much matte finish, and then the rest is kind of shiny. That is just one of my complaints, but we'll get to those later. I almost forgot, but if you want to change his head, it's really weird. You have to take off his crown helmet looking thing, and then you can pop his head off, which you then replace with the normal head in my case, but you know. Now sometimes this can be a little loose. As you can see, it just kind of falls right off. I mean, it won't like shake off or anything, but it is kind of annoying if you're messing with it. Then it'll just randomly fall off, but minor complaint. Now we've got probably the one of the weirder accessories, and he comes with some grippy feet for whenever he's kicking or flying or something. And something I noticed with it is that if you look at the ball pegs, if it'll focus, this is the same size as the hole in this foot, and then this ball peg, it's blurry, whatever, is the same size as the peg hole on this foot. So you know which is which I thought was really helpful because I tried to put the wrong foot on and it ended up falling off, and I was really confused. I was just like, what in the world is happening? Did I get like a QC issue? But no. There are two different sized holes for two different sized ball pegs. Now that we're done with accessories, let's move on to articulation. First off, he has a dumbbell joint in his head. As you can hear, it's kind of squeaky, if you can hear it. Then he's got a neck joint, only goes back and forth. It kind of sucks, but you know, it is how it is. Some butterfly joints. I accidentally hit my mic, excuse me. Some butterfly joints. They do get kind of gappy, especially in the front. Not so much in the back because it has this back plate thing to protect it, like, or to hide it. Not so much protect it. And if you look at this, the weird shoulder pad thing kind of looks like it's made out of foam. Will just go in, and it looks really weird. But, you know, you deal with it. Speaking of which, the shoulder pads are on a hinge. You can move them up and down however you like. I like them all the way out, just really exaggerated. But I think it's supposed to be somewhere in the middle. I don't know. He's got a ball joint in the arm and an armpit joint. Goes up and down above 90 degrees somehow. Bicep swivel on both arms, obviously. Double jointed arm or elbow. And then he's got a hinge and swivel on his wrists. Then he's got an ab joint, which is surprisingly good. It shocked me. It doesn't go, or actually it does go down pretty far, but you can see all the info on the back, made in Vietnam, blah, 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 all that stuff. And then you go up, and it looks really good. There's hardly any gapping at all. And the little bit that there is, it's not too ugly. He's got a waist joint, goes all the way around. Cool, dude. And then he's got, of course, the legs go up a little bit less than 90. Go out, also a little bit less than 90. He can kind of do the splits. Not really. I mean, I don't know why you'd want him to. It's cooler. He's got a thigh swivel. Should go all the way around. Yep. Then double knees, which is great, as usual. And then what's different from most other SH Figuarts Dragon Ball, except for like 3.0s, is that he has a similar joint in his ankle to his wrists. Mine is really squeaky. I don't know why. It just is. But, oh, shoot. You know, it works pretty well. And then last, we have a tail, of course. I really don't like the tail. I would have preferred if it was just bendy wire, personally. But, I mean, this probably looks much better than that would have. But he has, you know, a hinge here. You can turn it around. Not really any reason to kind of turn it around except for this one. But, you know, that's how it is. Okay, so next, we're going to look at his paint applications. I'm very happy with these. As you can see, there's some subtle light blue shading in the white. I'm not sure if it's really picking up on the camera that well, but it's there. There's darker shading on the arms and the thighs, and it's just amazing. I wish Tamashii Nations would put more shading on figures, especially recently, because like the what's a good example? The Super Saiyan Namek Goku. He's really good. He's got great details in his articulation, but he's just missing that pizzazz from shading that makes him so much better, except for in his hair and on his pants, but even on the body, it's kind of needed. And speaking of which, let's get this guy next to some other figures. First off, I'm going to have to zoom out. You're going to see a bit of my light box. Oh, gosh, he's humongous. Here he is next to Frieza, full power. This was a P Bandai exclusive. If you want it, then you're going to have to pay like over $100 for it. It's great, I know. But this is really just how big he is. Next up, we have Namek Goku that I was just talking about. So let's move you over to the side. Here he is. Oh, goodness. Here is Namek Goku, which I can see a lot of people using as the Cooler movie Goku. Because, I mean, it's pretty much the same design down to the shoes colors, like the little line and the ribbon down here. I'm not sure if you can see, but the line and the ribbon, the line is yellow, the ribbon is red, just like in the movie. And he's shirtless, you know, when they fight, and he's in Super Saiyan. But, yeah, that's great. Next up, we have the San Diego Comic-Con 2024 exclusive Goku, which isn't exactly the one from the movie, but he's close enough. I mean, I just grabbed the first one that looked like he could be the one from the movie, if I'm being honest, but, you know, he's still great. Next, we have probably the most fan-servicey show ever. It's Super Dragon Ball Heroes Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Vegito, in case, from Demoniacal Fit. In case you were wondering what he would look like in that sort of display, I mean, he's just a 2.0 Vegito. There's nothing really else to say about that. And then last but not least, Deadpool and Wolverine SH Figuarts Deadpool. Gotta have him in every video. You already know. Gotta have Deadpool. Even though the other ones were Marvel Legends, this one's just way better. I don't know what else to say. If you want to buy him. But, yeah. So let's get on to some poses. And if you want, there will be some extra ones on my Instagram. I almost forgot, but before we end, he does come with this stand, which it looks amazing, even though you're not really going to see it that much. As you can see, I've got my fingerprints on it already. Whoopsie. That sucks, but, it's got this great little 40th year of Dragon Ball design. The stand part, the actual stand part, does not come with it. I used another stand, so you're going to have to buy one of those on your own. It sucks. I hated when they did it with the Vegeta. Still got him, though. Anyway, this great stand. Anyways, my final thoughts. This is a great figure. He doesn't come with the most accessories in the world, but he still looks amazing. I mean, I would have loved a couple more blast effects instead of that extra head. That's kind of unnecessary. I mean, I don't really see anyone using it in their display personally. I mean, sure, there are probably ways you can use it if you have multiple, but I only have one. So I think if you missed out on it in February, kind of like tough luck because we got it for $90 here, and I'm pretty sure aftermarket's going for like 150 and upwards. So unless you're willing to pay that price, which I'm personally not, then you probably shouldn't get it. I mean, it's still amazing no matter what, but I don't think it's $150 amazing because there are still some minor QC issues like the shininess in some spots, while other spots look matte and some spots too matte. Like the feet are very shiny compared to the rest of the body. But that's really only my only complaint. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.